Hello, Taurians. So this is a reading for you for this month, and sometimes it touches on the longer term energies. And let's have a look. So I'm going to use, I was going to use the Ride Away because I've just used that. But I have got what was going to be the Clarify deck, and it's made me pick it up. So let's see what is happening for you, Taurus, for your birthday month. So happy birthday. We've got Page of Swords, Pistols in this deck. This is my oldest deck I've had since I was 11. So this is in reverse. You might get the feeling that someone's being a little bit behind your back. That you might feel that they're talking on you or you're being watched. We're going to have a little look and see in what capacity this is at the moment. But this is someone that is usually watching, or you want to be unobserved at this time. 7 of Pistols, 7 of Swords. Yeah, you don't want to feel so defensive, or you want to lower down your defenses. The Lovers. Okay, Taurians. So this could be about letting down your defenses, not worrying too much about what people think about you, and being ready to make a big decision. It can mean in love, and I nearly did pick up the Romance Angels deck. It is on my desk from another reading, so if we need to, we can call on that if it is about that. But this is big decisions, and these decisions are going to be affecting you, have been in the making for the last 18 months, possibly going out over the next 2 years. So whatever you're letting down your defenses for, it's going to cover you for a longer period this month. Queen of Cups, Queen of Coffins, in reversed again. So you're holding on to your emotions. Your emotions are, I want to say, held hostage. They're being held hostage. I don't know what that means. That's the words that have come to my head. But we've got these swords on this deck, on this lovely little skeleton deck. They are pistols. Oh, your emotions are being held ransom by someone. It's a very odd message. And obviously this is not going to be for everybody, no. But it's coming up in your reading this month, Taurus. So I think it's going to be something that you feel emotionally bound by. The 9 of Pens, the 9 of Wands in reverse. So initially I was getting the feeling it was you being ready to leave stuff behind, ready to let go of your defenses go. And this 9 of Wands is like when you've got to the end of the road and you're feeling a bit battered, a bit bruised, a bit tired and exhausted, and perhaps you're ready to let that all drop away this week and this month. The month of Taurus. 6 of Pistols, all swords, Taurus. I feel like there's a lot going on in your mind. There's a lot of energy. It's a lot of sword energy. 6 of Pistols. It's a success. So for you to be able to move forward into the next stage of success, you need to drop some things. These are the decisions. You're finding it hard. You'll feel a bit emotionally. Something, perhaps whatever you need to drop is very emotionally connected with you. Perhaps you've got nostalgic feelings. Perhaps you are attached to a person and you need to let this person go. And you need to have faith, actually. And I feel like you do have the faith, but you know we all have an emotional reaction to something sometimes. 8 of Coins, 8 of Reels, 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, you need to be looking at the bigger picture, not the minutiae. And you need to be ready to step into this next phase. And it is a big energy. I feel like you actually already know this. You know that you need to do this. It's just you're getting this emotional kickback. You need to be ready to let this go. 9 of Coffins, 9 of Cups. So you need to let it go because this is your wish fulfillment. Now, that's quite a hard, like it's almost a contradictory message that you are emotionally bound to something, but yet there's a wish fulfillment sitting ahead of you that is requiring you to let down your defenses, to release things from the past, to move forward. And I'm getting death energy, you know, not a physical death, but that death, the death card means to move on. Move on from something in order to make way for something new. And I feel that this month is the golden opportunity, the big decision. They've got these lovely wings, and that's why you're probably getting this emotional pull, because you are feeling really drawn. I'm getting very goosebumpy. You're feeling very drawn to making this step, but you know to do it, you might have to leave a workplace, you might have to leave a relationship, you might have to leave a country, you might have to just change something. And you know what you're changing from is probably not uncomfortable enough for you to want to leave it behind. The King of Coffins. So we've got the King and Coffins, both of them in reverse. And the King of Cups is normally in control of his emotions, like the Queen of Cups is. So this is a real strong feeling, a decision that needs to enable you to gather all your emotional resources and take this step and be brave to move into your future towards something you really want. You really want this, and you're just, it's like you don't know if you deserve it. Two of Swords in reverse, such a swordy. All thoughts, Taurus, all thoughts in reverse. So like the lovers, you're having to make this decision and you're just not making it. You're emotionally bound not to making it. You're not ready. Oh dear, Taurus. Oh, 10 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, because you're not taking these steps, you are delaying your wish fulfillment. You're delaying that for you. I'm doing this. I'm feeling a little stressed by this delay on your behalf, because you really need to. We've got the 4 of Cups, which is this stationary meaning. It came out with this 10 of Cups, this healing. So you need to recover from an energy. And I would think that perhaps it's possible that you need a little bit of extra guidance. Maybe you need some, it could be as strong as actual counselling, but it could be as simple as going to a professional for help to help you make those moves. And then we've got the 4 of Swords there, which is this healing. So something you're not seeing from the 4 of Cups, you are now going to see, and it's going to make it a little easier. Now, that is not a good way to end my 12 cards. So I'm going to look at these with the Rider-Waite deck and see if we can get some clarity. So some clarity about this Page of Pistols, the 7 of Pistols, 7 of Swords, the Lovers, big decision, and the emotion. Okay, and we did get, just sorry as I'm picking it up, we did get this King of Cups also in reverse. So although I wasn't getting emotional readings, this could be a big decision about a pairing, a couple, a divine counterpart. I'm going to pull the Romance Angels just to see what they've got to say. Ask for support from others. So I just literally said that. So you need some, it could be counselling, could be guidance, it could be something like that. There is a professional that can help you with these concerns, that's going to help you move through into the next stage of life and help you release your wishes, your wish fulfillment. So let's have a look. 5 of Cups, yeah. So you're sorry and feeling sad that you are going to have to leave this thing behind and step forward. And there's a lovely castle in the future. Look, it's over here. You're going to cross over. There's a bridge. There's a path forward. Your way forward is coming. there's just this little sadness about leaving something behind. It's a little overwhelming for me, because there's some big emotional triggers here, big emotional triggers here for you that are causing you to make this step. Yeah, the nostalgic, the link to the past. So, wow, Taurus, you need some balance and some healing. It's a little bit of alchemy. It's a little bit of magic that's required. And when I say magic, I don't mean the woo-woo kind of magic. I mean that energy of centering yourself. I just did a weekly reading, which was all about balance and finding water, that you need to be calming these big emotions that you're having. And I feel like you definitely need some guidance to help you through that. This is like echoing the reading I've just done, really, in energy forms. I've got the Ace of Pentacles. So the Ace of Pentacles here is a gift that's coming your way, an opportunity. And like the card here, where you're going to have to cross through a bridge to get to the other side, on this card you can see that you've probably come through the arch from the mountain, the obstacle, the difficulty, and you're coming forward into this garden. This new opportunity is coming your way. And this reading is urging you to be prepared for the new opportunity. That's just flipped over there. I'm not going to pull it out, but it's the moon. It's overcoming and facing your fears. You are getting a wonderful opportunity this month to move forward into a completely different phase of life. You don't have to do it all this week or all this month, not your birthday month, but over the next year, maybe even longer, you're going to see some lovely changes. Let's have a look and see what they're going to be, because I want to move out of this energy. Oh, success. So so this temporary discomfort that you're getting, these big changes, and if this is a moving on from a relationship or an argument, you're going to group it all together and be able to find and see the new opportunity that this difficulty is offering you, because sometimes opportunities come in the form of a difficulty. Wow, these cups are absolutely flipping. And here we have the King of Cups, yeah, in upright. So after this battle, after the standing your ground, you're actually going to be able to come more emotionally centered, and you are going to very soon, I feel, this is not a long-term energy, it's a short energy, be able to regain that center and that vision of what you need. The King of Cups is going to give you that power, that emotional strength to walk away from arguments, to walk away from conflict, to not worry about what you thought, but to let you see the opportunity that this conflict is giving you and the success that is coming. So now I'm getting a really strong, lovely vibe that you just need to sort of regroup this month, and focus on what you are looking for. Focus on your wish fulfillment. Okay. And I said I felt really strong death energy. So the death energy there is going to be giving you the opportunity, like a new spring, to move forward into your new life. So it's always a little bit bleak in the winter, unless there's some snow and you can ski. But in the winter, it's always a little bit bleak. And as soon as we start seeing signs that the spring's here, the shoots growing, the food's starting to develop, then life gets a little bit easier. So let's have a look at the oracle cards. Oh, wow. Like I said earlier, that the cards this week were echoing each other. Sometimes when you do a reading, the alignment is so strong that it means that, although I've done this reading for you, Taurus, for your birthday, this is the energy is going to be affecting a lot of people. So if there's conflict, there'll also be conflict. Other people are going to be experiencing it, and it's going to be, it's going to be difficult for lots of people. And this could even go as far as beyond yourself and as your local community. This could be an energy that's coming in that's affecting the world. And obviously we are seeing a lot of things at the moment, but because I'm getting these repeats, in my readings, I feel like it's stronger than just a general energy. But this says, I'm not sure where my video cut off, so I'm just starting here. So I was just saying about the energies of the week, and I was saying how that this echoed this. And it says, I'm unapologetic about my desire and trust that what I focus on will grow. So like this wish fulfillment card, you need to stay focused on this and try to ground yourself emotionally, because the emotional ungrounding is focusing on the fear of what you believe is going to happen. So that's a strong energy. There is a lot of it about, like I said, it could be world energy, it could be bigger community energy. Boss daddy, stable, rich, business owner, D energy. Okay, so we got this King of Cups that turned upright. Now, I mean, this is more Emperor energy, but the King of Cups is that emotional grounding. Whatever's going on, you need to man up and step forward and take control, because that is what's going to shift you forward in this next. Yeah, so don't have to fret, oh my goodness, I haven't done it all this week. I haven't done it. But you need to, you need to sort of like stay on that vision to help you get through it. Death energy, pulled the card for the oracle, death. So thank you, cards. This is a period where you're putting in the foundations for moving away from a bigger uncomfortable energy. This is possibly relationship based, because we've got the King and the Queen of Cups in reversed. This King of Cups is a sign that this month you're going to come out of that disorientation, instability. You're going to boss up. You're going to show the energy of a stable personality, and you are ready to change your life, change seasons, and move into a new phase. Yes, you have to let something go. Yes, you have to sort of absorb the energy of disappointment and the feeling of lack and loss, but you are ready to alchemically transform your life. And this is the way we want a reading to end. It's beautiful. Happy birthday, Taurus, and I hope you get through this.